I'm here at General Tarleton in Fairnsley with Nokx Majozi, who is chef in residence at London's Fallow and Row, for a one-night collaboration dinner at the top 50 gastropubs one-to-watch winner, General Tarleton. Thanks so much for joining me, Nokx. Can you start by telling us what makes a great guest chef collaboration?
So a guest chef collaboration is it's a nice philosophy of where you be able to share your ideas with another chef and the team as well. There's so much that you can learn from each other in terms of the skill, in terms of the cooking techniques. So yeah, I'll say that is the best thing of doing.
Yeah, definitely. It's like collaborating with the team. Exactly. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're cooking tonight and what it means to you?
Yeah, so today we're gonna be having the corn rib, which is the corn, and then you steam it, and then you fry it slowly, and then after that there's a spice that you're using in fallow that is more like a combo mix of the spices that we have.
Secret.
So it's a secret spice, but at the same time, now it's no secret because the team they know about it. So yeah. So that one is like at the starter that is going to be having, and then we have the mushroom parfait, which is from the day one in Fallow, the harvest dish, which is amazing because they used to grow their own mushroom in the restaurant. So in that way, that's when they start to get inspired with this dish. So it's such an amazing dish, and served with a bread, toasted bread with olive oil, and then we're gonna go to the main course, which is more exciting for me because it's a burger pie, which is more my South African take inspiration from what I used to eat, as a pie, as a burger in a pie in South Africa. But to take it to London and be able to do it in here is so inspiring. But it's elevated. It's not as how, So it's exciting.
And anything cool for dessert?
For dessert, actually, I just let Chef Aled to do something which is more one of the classic dessert that they do in here. So it's so special for me. So I was like, you know what, let department. I know it's good. So
I think he said it was white chocolate, elderflower, strawberry
inside. I don't know.
Sounds brilliant.
Yeah, but it sounds amazing. Yeah,
it's gonna be so fun. Okay, what's one ingredient that you love right now?
There's quite a few.
I know. You can only choose one.
I think I'll go with strawberry. The British strawberry. You can't go wrong with that.
In the summertime, that's the best.
Yes, it's the best. Or asparagus. I don't know. Between the two. Yes.
That's quite different.
They're quite different, but at the same time, I think I love asparagus every time I'm looking forward, as well as the strawberry. So I'm not too sure. Should I choose one? I think
if you had to choose.
I'll say asparagus. Yeah. I think I would say it's more asparagus because it's something that I never really, I never grew up having asparagus in Africa. But when I came to London, I was like, what veg is this? And then when it's in season, it's so beautiful because you get from there when the spring starts and all the way through the summer. So different kind of asparagus is so amazing. So yeah, I'll say asparagus.
Beautiful. Why would you say that guest chef nights are important in hospitality? Obviously, we've got the collaboration and learning from each other, but is there anything else you think why guest chefs are just as a good thing to do for the sector?
I think it's great, because, there's that excitement. There's as well, you looking forward for that collaboration to meet the team, to get some ideas from another chef as well as learning what can we take as inspiring as well, inspiration. And I would say the technique as well as coming to from London to come to all the way to York is such for me, it's first time I've been on here. So it's kind of those things like to travel as well. It's not like as you are collaboration, but as well that traveling and be able to see the locals produce and all those things. So it's exciting.
And it's definitely very different to London.
Yeah, totally different actually. I was, you can hear the birds singing. Yeah. And I'm like in London, it's like I hear the cars all the time. But yeah, it's such I think for me to come here is really sets my breath away, and it's something that I never done to go to kind of countryside. But it's great. Such a great atmosphere.
It is. It's beautiful around here. What made Aled and the General Tarleton a good fit for you? What made you say yes, basically?
You know, Chef Aled, I've seen, I think I was like, maybe like 20, 2009, if I'm not sure, 2010. He was on Great British Menu, doing the dish. And was for me to look at him, how, inspiring what he was doing in terms of cooking, because it's such a great show, everyone is watching it. But seeing the talent and as well, like following him on the social media and all the stuff, he's such also he's such a legend chef that he's been working most of the time in Michelin, or, you name it, in the fine dinings. And but for him to be here in General Tarleton, it was so inspiring, because when I saw them when the opening, Tommy Banks was opening with him on this place, for me was like, wow, something. And it's a pub, and I was just confused. How can that happen from a chef who's been like cooking to the high level of cooking, and as well, but the food is just speaks for himself, because he's just a legend. And now he's sharing his skills with the young team, and you can see action as well with the young team. So for me, it was the best option. Like, I just want to learn. I just want to cook with this legend. I just want to be there, and see how his kitchen and how he's covered. But yeah, it's amazing. So best person for me.
Definitely. And he's lovely in that kitchen.
Oh my gosh.
Really nice vibe.
Yes.
Not like kitchens from the old time.
Yeah, it's nice, because I think he would just he was learning more in those hard kitchens, but to see him in a calm environment, the team is so relaxed. You can be able to approach it. So it's a nice environment to work. So for me, it was it's so inspiring to see this.
Yeah, definitely. What would you say is the biggest challenge with one night collaborations?
Ooh. I think with the one night collaboration, most is first is the time, and to organizing everything, and time, like, will it work at this time, all these things. And as well, like, to find, I would say, to find some of the ingredients sometimes going to be difficult. I think maybe some equipment. Okay.
Something.
Sometimes it can be like equipment that maybe one specific chef will want some specific equipment or specific ingredients. So sometimes that can be a little bit difficult.
Yeah. Okay, now if you went to the pub, normal day, not the Nokx Majozi guest night special, what would be your go-to order? Were you fish and chips, or a chicken pie, or a steak for your South African roots?
I would say Scotch egg. I love Scotch egg. It's unbelievable. It's like it's one of the things that if I see it on the menu, I'll go for it. Steak tartare.
Yes.
And then if there's a fish and chips, I love fish and chips as well. No, you cannot go wrong with that one. But it has to be like, and as well, if it's on the menu, for sure, it's gonna be done, in a good way. Pies, I do, but I don't know.
Only burger pies.
No, but you know what? I like classic pies as well. Like here, I was like, should I order the pie or something like that, and find out. But you know what is always nice, because you always find they still make in a very classic way, not like elevated, like how we do things now, which is great as well, because there's so much I learned with the pie that we do here. So yeah, so you may never know what's gonna, maybe something I'll take for for myself as well, to like something out of
definitely. What ingredient would you say instantly improves a dish? Is there anything that you use? What do you use most often, and what would you say just adds an extra level to a dish?
I think I'll say a couple of things, because sometimes I use it can be citrus that I usually maybe use, or it can be vinegar. That well as when maybe the dish is rich or something, it just to cut it. Or sometimes some kind of umami, I think now that is more, which is more trending things. But as well, you can still use the classic, like Mr. Sushi.
Oh man, that's a hard one.
It's a hard one. But it's always, there are things that add that elevation in terms of the dish.
Yeah.
like
Worcester sauce.
yes, because I like, honestly, it's just like that dish of which I used to cook, like, for example, the shepherd's pie or cottage pie. But when you add the Worcestershire, oh my God, it's just elevated something else. That dish becomes so I would say vinegar and umami now, some of the umami, and citrus as well is always, I think that one is always like best thing ever. Like, you can use lime, it depends what you're cooking, lime or lemon. Or sometimes when I'm in South Africa, we use a lot of grapefruit as well, just to add that, or salads on something.
Yeah. If you could cook anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would it be?
Whoa.
And you're not allowed to say Yorkshire.
You know, I know it's gonna sound like, what are you talking about, Nokx? But I would love to go and cook in South Africa because I never done. I've learned, I've cooked, I've learned, and I studied there. Then I went abroad, but I never went back to cook anything or to have a collaboration or to do anything. So for me, I think would be
Definitely the homecoming.
Yeah, I think exactly. That will be a nice thing for me to go and cook in South Africa.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, one day that will happen, I'm sure.
I hope so.
Thank you, Nokx, so much for joining us today, and best of luck for the event tonight. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. And yeah, can't wait to see some pics and wish we were coming to you there.
Thank you. And thank you for having me.
Of course. It was a pleasure to meet you.